But it does contain the unstoppable
PANINI HEDGEHOG.
Impossible!
Hey there everybody, it's me, Panini. What's going on, guys? So we're going to be talking about a couple of things about 40 subscribers. Hey there. It's been a long journey. I never knew that I would actually get here, considering my circumstances and other things, and especially how many things I've been making recently and the amount of effort I've been putting into. The fact that I even have this many people following me makes me kind of happy. I hope to continue this further and put as much effort as possible, and hopefully gain a fan base being known about around gaming in general, and also possible controversial discussions. By the way, that will probably be in the future sometime if I get over a lot of issues, which might not be possible, might not. But anyways, tell me what you guys would like to see from me and other things in my channel as a whole. Tell me many other suggestions, like video ideas, blah blah blah. And if I shut some of them down, that's probably because I usually do what I want to do, because if I were to do something I don't enjoy, it probably wouldn't end up as good as it were supposed to anyways. So here's what I'm going to do. Current project listings that are coming up. Next one was I'm going to start doing a series called, okay, let me think of it off the top of my mind here since I'm doing it unscripted. Sandbox. It's going to be about sandboxes, basically. I'm going to start showing off like sandboxes in video games in like a weird kind of like, you know, meta joke kind of way. Like have jokes inside of the footage itself instead of talking behind it, and have like featuring off sandboxes and little details inside games. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be called Sandbox Show Off. So I'm gonna be working on that. Next Halo SWAT montage. That's gonna be probably sometime either this week or maybe next week. It depends on how clip progress goes and whether or not I can figure out how to edit, because I self-edit, by the way, and I go for a more cinematic style because I don't like the newer style for plenty of reasons that I could go into detail about if I wanted to, but considering how my state of mind is and how I like to say my thoughts, not so. Number two, after this, what's coming up next is I do want to know if you guys would like me to stream on like a scheduled day of the week or something, because I've been thinking about it a little bit, and let me know if you all would want me to do that, because I do have the ability to stream over Twitch in 720p 60, possibly 1080p 60 as long as I don't get crunched too much, but I have the ability to stream if I can. I have the ability to, but I would have to reset up my overlay and everything. But let me know if you want me to do that. That'd be great. Thanks. Third thing is, besides what I've already mentioned, is I have been very, I'm a very straightforward person. Sometimes, not always. I'm actually very convoluted and complicated. Don't listen to that. That's a fucking lie. Okay, basically, let's get one thing clear. If you ever talk with me, personally, you probably know that sometimes I can be a bit of a downer. I have a lot of shit that I try to keep under the rug, that I try not to drag on everybody else too much, but I like having long discussions. I like talking about things. I like actually having discussions, because I've pretty much been drained of having to play around people that are, you know, don't want to talk about anything, but at the same time, you know, I understand not everybody wants to talk about things when they play, and that's fine, you know, it's understandable, it makes sense. But if you ever want to hit me up on Xbox, I'm probably online quite frequently, actually. I'm usually thinking of ideas, usually playing games, usually at least online or paying attention to something in some way. If I'm not responding, that's because I'm probably a bit out of my mind at that moment, aka I have issues, but we'll go into detail about that some other day. Okay, that rhymed. Next thing that's off the top of my mind here. Alright, let's see here. Tell me what kind of serious discussions you would like to see. What kind of, give me suggestions for what kind of stuff you want me to talk about. My perception on serious issues, whether it be serious or sarcastic, whatever. I'll do either serious talks about it or sarcastic talks, depending on. I'll probably go in between. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I want to establish with my viewer base again, is consistency is not something I will be going for. I'm more of a quality person. I always try to think through what I make, and I'm not very good at making thumbnails, of course, but I try to go through with what I make, and I try to make everything fit, and I try to make it as good as possible. I definitely prefer limited interaction under some circumstances when it comes to DMs. I'm not really good at contacting people, but once I do get in contact with people, I'm very good at keeping up with contact usually. At least most of the time, although it can get a little convoluted, especially keeping up with many people, but it can be hard. But that's how it all is. That's how a lot of other people would know. Like, they would tell you, hey, it's difficult to keep up with people. If you ask them, they would probably tell you that. It is. It's a struggle for everybody. Pretty much anybody on the YouTube platform that's listening to me right now. If you're making any sort of content, this is out for you guys. I'm going to say this. It's fucking difficult. We got to keep this shit going, you know? We got to keep the train rolling. I mean... Crazy Train, Ozzy Osbourne. Anybody's playing that in their mind right now? Nope? Okay. Alright, next thought is, next thing that I was going to think about. The rest of this is going to be pretty much pointless, just me kind of rambling and thinking about what's on my mind. Like, after a certain point, if you're still listening, good for you. Wow, you can listen to me stutter. I would put a stutter counter on each of my fucking commentaries, but that would... Yeah, that'd be too much. It could be a staple thing, but nah, it doesn't seem worth it for commentaries. It seems more something that would fit for sarcastic things. Alright, so other thing's been on my mind is I've been talking to a lot of people, been rediscovering a lot of my interests. Some of you of my followers, some of you specifically, fucking thank you. Also, shout out to Freedcode, who's been commenting recently quite a lot, actually. I'm very sorry to all you who have either met me or haven't met me, and I have been in an extremely bad mood. I have a lot of shit going on, and I'm very sorry if you didn't want to hear me at that given time, and especially if I presented myself in a wrong way. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy. See ya.